Goma is in a conflict-battered province of the Democratic Republic of Congo. And this may be linked to consumers' ravaging demand for smartphones because as the M23 expand their territory, mining has become a crucial source of income, paying for fighters and weapons. Here is our cover report this week. Have you ever wondered how the conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo could affect you? There's a good chance that inside your mobile phone is a minuscule amount of a metal that started its journey from the eastern DRC, where there is a war raging. It may even be directly connected to the M23 rebel group that made global headlines this week. The tantalum within your device weighs less than half of the average garden pea, but is essential for the efficient functioning of a smartphone and almost all other sophisticated electronic devices. The rare blue-gray lustrous metal can hold a high charge compared to its size while operating in a range of temperatures. This makes it an ideal material for tiny capacitors, which temporarily stores energy. It is also mined in Rwanda, Brazil and Nigeria, but at least 40% and maybe more of the element's global supply comes from the DRC, and some of the key mining areas are now under the control of the M23. 4 days after taking over the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo's major hub of Goma, the M23 claimed cleaning up the town of what they termed unwarranted mercenaries, who were essentially foreign contractors from Europe.
No question of tribalism, no question of rejection of the other, until all refugees who have fled into countries, they return home in peace. So everyone must live in peace in Goma, Bukavu, Minembwe and Ituri. Everyone must live in peace. That is our mission.
There are two major stereotypes and cliches that often dominate in the media, that this is a resource war and an ethnic war. These stereotypes are rather simplistic, because here, of course, we find ourselves in a war, in a succession of wars and different conflicts over the last 30 years that have very deep historical roots in questions of citizenship and identity following colonial occupation and violence, but also many economic interests that go far beyond the mining issue.
Like scores of other armed groups operating in that area, the M23 began as an outfit defending the rights of an ethnic group perceived to be under threat. But as its territory expanded, mining became a crucial source of income, paying for fighters and weapons. Much of the east of the DRC has been blighted by conflict for many years, raising questions about who has been benefiting and if armed groups are profiting from what is being dug out of the ground there. In order to highlight the issue and its connection to the smartphone industry, the Congolese government filed criminal complaints in France and Belgium at the end of last year against subsidiaries of the tech giant Apple, accusing it of using conflict minerals. Apple disputed the allegation and pointed out that since early 2024, because of the escalating conflict and the difficulties of certification, it stopped sourcing tantalum, among other metals, both from the DRC and Rwanda. Other companies have not been so clear, which means that as the M23 seizes more territory, those small bits of tantalum from the mines that they control could still make their way into the devices that we have come to rely on. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.